Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm Haley Gordon, the founder of the WEN Entrepreneur Network, and I have another one of our amazing speakers for WEN Summit here today. This is Sujeetha Baktha, and she is actually located about an hour and a half from me in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and that is near the home of Fort Bragg, which is the U.S. Army base. And her husband is U.S. military, just so y'all know. So tell her thank you for putting up with all the craziness that goes with that and running her business and dealing with toddlers and all the things. And I want to welcome you as, being an amazing expert who's going to be here talking on our summit. So welcome.
Thank you, Haley. Thank you. It's so good to be here, and thanks for inviting me.
It's awesome to be here. And, so we're talking about sales funnels and leads. And one of the things you talk about in your business is the operations piece of that.
That's correct.
And setting up all of the tech that is that, like, how do you know who you talk to? And did you send that contract out? And are you able to automate that process? And do you know if that invoice was paid? That is Sujeetha's zone of genius.
Yes, coming from a sales background, I know the difficulties of, the sales process, and I know a lot of people miss out the deadlines. And the main reason people lose out is because they don't do it in time. Sometimes if someone fills out a contact form at 8 o'clock in the night and you don't respond until 1 or 2 the next day, there is a very high chance that they might reach out to the next person and they might come back to you. Yeah. So I try to address that gap in my with my clients. So I try to set up automations and automated sales funnels and automated responses for the client's journey.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is an important piece as your business is growing, whether you're an attorney, or you're a consultant, or you have a plumbing business or a painting business or whatever. Being able to respond quickly, get somebody onto the schedule to book a call is huge. You always want to be taking people to that next step in your business as quickly as possible, getting onto a call, getting onto that next step. And this is what Sujeetha does, because you're going to lose sales if you're not quick with it. And yeah. So tell me a little bit about what your business does.
Okay. I'm an operations consultant and I am also a system strategist. I work with a lot of online service, providers, and I help, them build their process, streamline their workflows and establish strategic systems for long-term growth. And I try to do that, without the tech overwhelm. When you are on the client's receiving end, you don't want to know that it was an automated message or, it was an automated text. So I try to, personalize the automations and make sure it's working. And no matter the stage of your business, you're a solopreneur, you run a multi, 7-figure businesses, whatever it is, you do need, systems for your business. So, I just make sure your business goes to that stage and you work on your business and not in your business.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, the reality here for a lot of business owners is that we lose leads because we can't get a quote out fast enough, or we lose a prospect or a client because we're not fast enough with doing the operations pieces. So you can't close the sale because you didn't have this other stuff straight.
And sometimes I see that, I work with a lot of women entrepreneurs who balance, their business and their family and, the other stuffs that's been happening around them. So they are, the actual, people who are multitaskers. And sometimes this thing, falls through the loop. And they remember. I know a lot of people who miss out on the leads because they respond late. So I work with them to help them with that. And if they can save 10 hours a week just because everything is in place, they can definitely work building their business rather than doing the day-to-day ops, or like admin, or like their bookkeeping, or things like that. That is my main I work on that.
Well, and then the other thing too is that you're saving people a lot of money over time because you aren't having to hire an admin to do the things that could be easily automated in your business. So you're not losing revenue and dollars because you're not automating the basic stuff.
Right. And sometimes, if there is a task that you don't do, like, especially I know a lot of people during the tax season, they don't, look at taxes or numbers for 12 months, and they just sit for like Feb, or, towards the end of Jan or Feb, they sit with 12 months of numbers and they go crazy. So I try to address the issues they have, and, I help them save time and money and resources for that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's an important thing. That's why you want to sign up for the WEN Summit. We're going to be talking about sales, marketing, funnels, leads, making it work better, faster, doing it the right way. And you're going to walk out of this summit with a ton of amazing stuff. Make sure you sign up. You're going to hear Sujeetha. You're going to be hearing all of these amazing speakers talking and pouring into you. And hopefully you're going to walk out of there with some new knowledge and hopefully new ways of doing things, and maybe even some new business besties in your business. Thank you, Sujeetha.
Thank you.
See you guys. Bye. Grab your tickets.